Who doesn't love pumpkin? It's one of those flavors that we usually enjoy around the holiday season in pumpkin pie or pumpkin spice lattes. But today, I'm gonna show you how to make pumpkin bread pudding. And to celebrate Thanksgivukkah, we're gonna use challah bread. Challah! All right, so I'm gonna start cutting up the challah bread into small diced cubes. Challah is a slightly sweet Jewish egg bread, and you recognize it by the gorgeous braid on top. It's enjoyed during Hanukkah or other celebrations, but this is what's really gonna give this bread pudding that soft, sweet flavor. So I'm just gonna go and chop this up. What's great about bread pudding is you can use stale bread. So if you buy a couple loaves and you have extra, this is exactly what you're gonna use it for, because we're just going to flavor this bread, soak it up with brown sugar and spices and milk. It's gonna taste delicious. So now we're gonna make the pumpkin pudding that just pulls it all together, starting with some fresh pumpkin puree. We're basically gonna put all the spices, the sugar, the half and half into a bowl, and then just allow all that bread to soak up the delicious flavors. Our 2 eggs. So I have our pumpkin in there, the eggs. Now I'm gonna add the half and half, which is gonna make it rich and creamy. Yum, this is already smelling fantastic. Then I'm gonna add our vanilla extract. Now I'm gonna add our spices, cinnamon and pumpkin pie spice. Now pumpkin pie spice is simply a blend of all those yummy spices that we love around this time of year, like ginger, nutmeg, and allspice. I love this pumpkin bread pudding. You know, there's something about all those spices coming together, the pumpkin, the nutmeg. I mean, that just really puts you in the holiday spirit. Okay, we're gonna add some brown sugar, nice and sweet. And what the brown sugar does as well is when we bake these, it's just going to melt and caramelize. Oh, it's so delicious. And then in most bread puddings, you'll see them add raisins or maybe golden raisins. Well, to celebrate Thanksgivukkah, we're going to use dried cranberries. Okay, now we're gonna take all of that chopped challah bread and just put it into our bowl of pumpkin and spices and half, and just let it soak up. You know, bread pudding is such a great recipe to make, especially when you have extra loaves of bread around or stale bread. All right, so now our bread is completely coated with the pumpkin and all the spices and the sugar. And I'm gonna put these into individual ramekins. I think the best part about bread pudding is when it bakes in the oven and you have the crispy top, the gooey center, and the caramel sauce. So there's no way I'm not serving bread pudding in individual ramekins. And especially for the holidays, it's great because everyone gets their own little dish and they kind of get to savor it all to themselves. Now I'm gonna put these into my oven that's been preheating at 350 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes. While our pumpkin bread pudding is cooling, I'm gonna make a simple caramel sauce. It's really easy. I've already started melting some butter, and then I'm just gonna add some brown sugar, and then once that's melted, we're gonna add heavy whipping cream. Now, caramel sauce is one of those things that people think take a long time. You need a candy thermometer. They tend to buy it instead of making it fresh, but this is such an easy recipe. Pretty much as soon as everything's incorporated, it just makes a really rich, smooth, sweet caramel sauce that we're gonna drizzle over the bread pudding, then top it with ice cream or powdered sugar. It is out of this world. Now I'm just gonna slowly add the cream. Ah, this is the best part. And you know, once you learn this recipe, you can put this caramel sauce on anything. Oh, this looks beautiful. As soon as it's smooth and combined, you're ready. So we're just gonna drizzle the caramel sauce right on top. Oh my gosh, let it get into all those little nooks and crevices. And then just put a little bit of powdered sugar right on top. Oh my gosh, I am dying to dig right in. Oh, look at that. You can see the swirls of cranberry, the cinnamon, the caramel sauce. It's crispy on the top, but then gooey all throughout the center. This is so delicious. Look, here's a little secret. I never liked bread pudding until I made this one. It's so good. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Brandy. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Pop Sugar Girls Guide. I'll see you next time. Happy Thanksgivukkah!